Okay, good morning. Today we're going to create a alchemy spellbook. So it's just some basic UI work. Hopefully it won't be too boring. I'm trying out some new streaming tools, so hopefully everything works correctly. See, I got a little bit of a late start today, so let me just tweak that I'm live. Okay, so what we got, I purchased this asset from itch.io and I put it together. I need to get that added. That's something else. Let's see, what did I have going here? Spell window and spell book. So the idea is the alchemy menu, you'll have a window of your equipped spells and then the book to the right of it with all the spells you own, so you can select and swap back and forth. Very little has been done now. Like that's still on the old menu. So from the ground up, we'll see how much progress I can get today. Alright. So let's get the book added. Just call it book. I think just need it to be a game object. Add spellbook. And then I'll center the book on its object. So this is the part I'll have to adjust. Let's see, book is gonna be ×3 size for 1080p. Half of it's 206. So I would need game. The right edge minus half the book size after it's scaled up, minus whatever kind of padding I want. Which might depend. Come back to that number. And then I'll just center it vertically. I think that's good. One of those might need to be negative. We'll see. And then for the book itself, I don't even need. See, I saved that. Just UI spellbook. Well, there we are. That's kind of strange. Oh, right, because it's parented to the window. I think I just want to make it straight to the UI. also scale it. So just the back scale. Set object scale. It's gonna be 3 times UI scale. I'll have to test this out later once I get more stuff added in different resolutions. Just using 1080 as a default and then fix everything else later. So now it's directly to that, and oh, that's not what I want. Try that again. There we go. Shouldn't show up yet, but okay. Maybe too big. This is the spell window. I mean, might not be bad. Later, maybe I'll have more information I need there. We'll go with this for now. If it ends up later on just looking weird because it's too big, I can shrink it down. But information-wise, I mean, it's only going to start from here to here. So it kind of needs to be big on the screen. Yeah, let's get this position now at like... Let's see, I want to center both of them together on the screen. So when we open the spell window, we're just going to call a set position function. will be after the book is already created, so we can use that size to position. So we want the total width of the equipped window and the book, including the space in between. It's gonna be, this is the window. This width plus, add a constant here. Just gonna scale with the UI plus book dot can I use that? Set size, I guess so. Okay, I'm still getting accustomed to using this UI container. It's my own class, I just wrote it a while back. So that's just like a base element that you can add text and buttons and things to. So what I can do is just do set size and assign a width and height, which is just going to be the book size. Which will come in handy for positioning it. Back.object scaled Y. Does that need to be an int? These are floats already there. Alright. So the book, you set the size. I think we need to call create to get the canvas object as well. No, because they'll be individually. That's not needed. Okay. So I set the book size, and then we use the book size to get the total width of the whole UI screen. And then we say the position of the window is going to be, I think 0 is default. Or in the center here. Let me check that. Alright, 0's down there. Good deal. So we want for the X, half width minus half of the total width. And then the height will be half height. And then the book we'll set the book at the same time. Yeah, I'll copy the Z. Probably better. Let's see what this does. I'm doing half. Okay, that didn't work. Such a random spot. Why is it? Oh, I went that too. Still not gonna be right, but it might be closer. So I think okay. Screen width. Alright, the Y is correct now. Why is it way over there? X is negative now. Yeah, my strategy going about this with the total width is completely wrong. I think. Like, it would work if the window and the book were the same size, but... So I need all this to like, I need a like this is the left edge of all the elements, so I would need like a plus this again, so that would just cancel out. And the book would be half the screen plus the other half the width, and it needs to be minus half the book width. Hopefully. There we go. Okay. There we go. Centered. Oh, that took longer than I thought. Okay, let's fix the stupid mistakes here that I've been ignoring, like the book starting visible. We'll do let's make that false. Just do it here. I'm gonna need a, let's do it open. Makes more sense to put that here. So that'll set it to active, as well as like create the spells. Let's get the cursor fixed. I think for now I'll just, I wonder what that will do. There's gonna have to be a bit of work with the gamepad map, switching windows and stuff for selecting all the elements. New gamepad map. Just keep it empty. See what happens with the cursor there. Nothing. That makes sense. All right. All right. First of all, let's fix this window a little bit. Let's adjust the positions a little bit. Just all the spells down, this down a little bit, and then have it actually pull the correct data. Centered better. Alright, right now it is doing equip spells. So why is that? Is that grabbing something else? This is all new territory too. I was just using like a placeholder list, but now I'm adding the functionality to actually equip and unequip spells. So I want alchemy menu. Yeah, this is old. Alright, we got our spells. Need to adjust the buttons there. Oh, I think it's just, yeah, because I did do that. Yeah, that works. That's fun. Okay, equip spells are working. So back to the window. Need to make I need to make the spells, the equip spells, selectable. So let's look at my frameworks Gamepad Node class. This takes different types of selectable things and places the cursor next to it. So we have just button for now is all I'm really using. I think I'm gonna make like just a generic type. Yeah, I think that'll be really nice. I mean, I've added an equip spell that I never use. Doesn't have to be that specific. I can just do just generic. Because like specific things like buttons will have a separate sprite for like when you push it down and stuff. This was originally made with like cross-platform like mobile capabilities too. But I'm not gonna do a mobile for this game. Should I just call it default? No, generic, because does need to be its own class. We'll do UI generic node. Which pretty much just needs a width and a height. Oh, and it needs a activation function. But is that's part of this class. So that's fine. Select. Yeah, do case, gamepad, generic. So this will set the reticule around it based on the height. Need to create that. Deselect, I don't think yeah, I would need to get rid of the reticule in case it goes to something that doesn't need a reticule. Assuming that gets called first. Yep. And then set the position. It's just going to be yeah, we'll extend generic node for stuff in order to get the position of the node. So I need to do equipped spell. I don't think I've made, oh, it's right here. Equip spell instead of mono behavior. Extend generic node. Yep. Generic node. Transform to position y. That's it. So we need to do the reticule stuff later. Take a quick break. I'll be back in a few minutes though. Okay, let's get the, let's see how am I going to, so I'm trying to, in general, keep my framework here separated from the game specific stuff. And for the most part, I've done a good job. There's a little bit of overlap. I want to add like the selection box reticule around the generic nodes. So I guess I'll just, like I already do initialize cursor with a custom texture. So I'll just do the same with the reticule. So, I have it. I bought these assets. I have it. Let's see, is it this one? Graticule, is that what it's called? Okay, a reticule is a woman's small handbag, so I meant to say graticule. Apparently, it's the word for that. Well, that says graticule and reticule. No, it says graticule. like a cartography term. Alright, anyway, distracted. Yeah, I just customized it. I'll animate it later if I want to. That's what I was going to use, but so instead of spell select box, this is just, I'm just going to call it select box. So if I'm going to use the select box, I'll add a generic class in the framework. So we'll add a create with the texture, which if I animate it later on, I'll give it several textures. So this needs a scale 9 sprite. Gives a texture with height. Sets the size. I guess I'll do a default. For the specific generic node functions, it's going to change the size all the time, but other things will keep it default width and height, so I think that's pretty much it. UI SelectBox just creates a scale 9 texture. So back to Gamepad Node. Let's see, where is this called? The beginning. Let's do another one. Initialize SelectBox. Which I think all that's going to do is just assign it. Gonna have to do a similar show and hide for the box. See, that should, I believe the scale 9 sprite has alpha on the shader. Public void show. So when we initialize the SelectBox, gonna start it out hidden. Don't even call that much. Alright, since I have multiple things now, I'll just do hide all. thinking about if I want the selection box to move, to like visually move like very quickly, like 0.1 seconds between selections, or should it just teleport? Moving will probably look a little better. Just keep it quick. Just trying to think how I'm going to add that to this method here. Sorry, I got stun locked. Select. Just want to copy the stuff for the select box too. Not the prettiest code, but whatever. Do this within. No, I have to do it there, don't I? Whatever. Need, let's see, where's generic node? This will be extendable and have a select and deselect. So I think we actually want, we're not going to use generic, we're going to use because generic would be just an object with a width and height that the cursor points to. We want like a generic object with the select box. Generic. Just do select box. Alright, got it. We're gonna have generic cursor and generic select box. Do I even need a new? Don't think so. I think we can just use generic node for that. Alright, we're gonna get somewhere eventually. So back to Gamepad Node. Generic node, so it'll just reuse that for different types. Whether cursor or select box. Yep. Here we go. Select box target point. Da, 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 da. So generic select box position is da, da, da. Generic node position exactly da, 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 plus the position. Probably have to be plus half width and height, but we'll check that later. And then here we'll just do another type switch. this is all... do I need a transition box too? This better be worth it. Alright, so all that information goes there. If it's any of the cursor items, this is just moving the cursor. So we're gonna create the select box here from just a texture, because we gotta create the transition cursor too anyway. So we're gonna say select box is I think I did a text, and then the same for transition select box. I have to adjust the scale later. now if we move to a select box, we'll do select box sets active false. Use a transition select box. I only need one of these anyway. Huh. It's the same thing. Give it more generic names. The only thing missing after I test this is, instead of just the box moving between items, I need to like tween the size over time if the items are different sizes. So I think that's mostly set up. I'm sure I'm missing something. I'll have to adjust the visibilities of the two cursor and box when they go between stuff. I wanted to set the visibility here instead of here. When we change the gamepad map, for using a cursor, if it's null, hide all. I also will have been shown from this from select cursor. It already does it. Or no, that sets the active. I need to set the alpha separately. That's why I was doing that way. So we'll do show cursor here. We'll do show select box here. Okay. So a lot of new stuff. Let's finally go back to the spell window. Equip spell extends a generic node. right. And then so we create the equip spell object, position it, and then set the create the gamepad map. Let's create the node now. At last, UI gamepad node. Do I have a create function on this? No. Generic SelectBox type with the generic node being the ES. And the activation function. So I can assign a function for when you select or activate an equip spell, but I need to pass in the index somehow. I feel like I had something like that written already. I think I was just thinking of the button. I mean, I could add like a generic index property that would be helpful for pretty much most of what I want to use. I wonder if that's the best way to do it though. Like the lazy way would be to just add a like name it something and then convert it to an int. But I could, would it be good to just add an index property to this? Like I could just extend it. I don't want to extend it into a new class just for a single index property. Whatever. Overthinking it. So that's just an optional property I can use. So the activation function was gonna be I don't need that at all. I can just pass in the generic node. which gives the exact equip spell anyway. I'm gonna add the index to that. It's probably better. Yeah. So equip spells have an index now. The activation function is going to be activate equip spell. Should rename this because it's not a node. The way I'm using node, it's like an object the node points to. That's what I want. So back to Gamepad Node. Yeah, we want something else here. Is that not needed? I don't like that. Let's do activation. I don't know, is that prettier? So it'll call the generic function for those things now. That, yeah, that's fine. I can do node as whatever, equip spell, and do what I need. So we add the node, we add the activation function and the target. If I is greater than 0, we need to store a list. Of equipped spells. Where is this at? Just a default. So let's create a list. Every one we create, we're going to add it to the list. And if I is greater than 0, then we can assign the node directions. Up is going to be equip spells I-1. We need nodes. So that should map them. So that's the gamepad map. Okay, something will something will probably not happen. Should probably compiler bugs. But ideally something would happen. Okay. When we change the gamepad map and do hide, SelectBox is never created. That's right, forgot to do that. Because we need to do this. Initialize SelectBox. Okay. Didn't assign it. spell window. Extends game window, so it has a gamepad map. Let's see, do I call that when I open spell window? Open window, spell window. When base open window. Assign gamepad map is true by default. This should go. What did I forget to do? I didn't... Yeah. Easy mistake. I didn't add the nodes to the gamepad map. So after we get the node set up, then we do gamepad map add node. Add the nodes. There's a thing over there. So this will be the cursor in the transition. And it does go away. So it's like just not being positioned. Or are there positions 0? Does their global position for the target? I did assign that. It is setting the position. I'm gonna do that already. Why, like, it updates and stores it correctly when I move down, but it's not actually moving? So is it getting reset at some point? When is it getting reset? Like that work that from the text, it's working perfectly there. But why is it not actually moving? Like it's not even getting reset. It's not moving back to 0, 0. Am I moving the wrong thing? Am I not setting anything? I'm not assigning it? It's the actual object, SelectBox. Like it gets set there and then it never moves. SelectBox. Local position, right here. What in the world? So are these something else? Where is this at? Okay, so it is moving. What's going on with the... Is it tiny? What in the world? object, the sprite is not added correctly. Okay. I don't think it parented it. That's why it's so weird. Okay. That's what we were missing. And then there we go. Okay, so it's going from the cursor position. And I need to scale it. I thought I was doing that already. Maybe the object scale doesn't work for the scale 9. Never used that before. So I might have to do that. Okay, we need to hide the cursor. Gamepad Node. So we can fix the easier stuff first. There we go. And the cursor's gone. Yeah, so we'll expand the width to include the text too. And I need to figure out how to do the object scale. Don't need that anymore. shouldn't have changed anything. Oh, maybe it was just like huge. This holds the sprite, so this can just be just a straight scale. Okay, there we go. We want that to be 3 though. Spell window. So this will be the resize function. Let's add a scale. Private. Set object scale. So we'll do width. Width. Height is the new height. And then we need to. That stays the same. We need to adjust the sprite size based on the scale. Width divided by object scale x. Which is going to happen when we select a generic SelectBox node. Is it private? Height is gonna be okay. That's closer. Just need to offset it because right now it's centered on the icon. optional offset. Alright, equip spell. Set size that, yes. Set offset. It's gonna be because I need to use the window. It needs to be half the width minus half the icon size. That's what it's center on. There's a lot of things going on. It's difficult to narrate it all. Just hard code that. It's unlikely to change. Keep doing it. Set the offset, but I'm not using the offset. Select box. The target point is new position's gonna be plus generic node target offset x. Okay, that's closer. So that is aligned. So what we want first of all, the width. hard code some things in there. Let's see what this does. There we go. It's close. Can be wider. And the offset can shift it up a little bit. Hello, Adorn. Welcome, welcome. I thought it. Oh, I did mine it. I need to do +5 for the Y, and then that'll be fine. And I thought I had fixed the Y there, but I did not. Or fix the width. So it's oh, okay. So the middle of the icon is 60 over from the left. I'm just gonna, like, this is unnecessarily complex. Just do this width minus. It's all hard coded anyway. And just kind of eyeball what I need. And because it uses the width. Maybe. Just doing some very exciting UI work. It's not very exciting. Now it's too high. Maybe I don't need to change the Y. The width is a little closer. It's still not centered for some reason. I think that's with the offset. Do I not? There's too much math involved in this. Because I'm going by the position of that. So, yeah, the Y is fine now. The width is just a little bit too wide there. Make this a little wider too so it doesn't overlap the icons. the width is the window size minus 60. The offset needs to be, it's based on the position of the object, which is 60 over. So I just need to do minus 30. Just a straight minus 30. Maybe. Yeah, I think that's centered. It can be a tiny bit wider. Just kind of like overlapping a few of these. Don't think I'm gonna have to update the offset for that. Damn, I will. Probably an easier way to do this, but okay. Let's keep that for now. Yep. Okay, so they all select, and also, yep, that's working too. Selects the index, so I can actually equip and unequip them. So that took a long time. There's a tiny little detail here. I don't like how that overlaps the bottom. So I'm just gonna make the window like taller. I think that should be all I have to do. Yep. Now I've been putting off, okay, the book needs to go away when I close too. I'll do that. The cursor needs to show up when I open. After I added the SelectBox, that broke that. So that needs to happen whenever a gamepad map is changed. Which is in UI. It should hide it. And then show whatever needs to be shown based on what's selected. See if that fixes that. Nope. Nope, that did nothing. Why did that do nothing? That only hides it if it's null. Should I just hide it all the time? Because if there's something there, it'll be shown back. I think that's what I meant to do originally anyway. I think. Nope. Still nothing. Great. Like it does it right here, right? Yeah, it's gonna do this one. Select true, I'm doing the instant, that's what I'm doing. Alright, so this is only handling that stuff. So regardless if it's instant or not, we do the show and hide. And if it is not an instant move, then we do the tween. So now, something wasn't saved. Yeah, that's all fine. Surely this will work. Yes, it's there, and then that's visible, but not in the right spot, which is weird. I think that is probably an order thing. Because this does the gamepad. This is awkward. Open the window, which sets the new gamepad map, which also by default sets a position. So I need to do that and then correct the position, but also I need to reselect the node, I guess. Because this also changes the gamepad map and selects the node. Unless, yeah, it centers a position. I think that was important for something else too. Alright. Just do it there. Within this, I'm just gonna select the current node again with instant. should correct that. We'll see what happens. Ugh. What the hell? Why is the width not set there? Like, all this stuff gets set up as soon as it's created. Why? That doesn't make any sense. It's already created, it has a width. Why is this broken? I don't even know how to check this. Is there like not a current node by default? I would think that would crash it instead. It doesn't select it at all. That's if not. Okay, finally. We need these things here. Because they are just setting the size, so we need that regardless, whether or not we tween the movement or not. Finally, okay. Yes. So now when we close that, get rid of the book too. No, not Blender. There we go. Alright, finally. So, I'll do actual like functionality of it later on. I never really tested, but it works. Works nicely. Just noticed when I target stuff, it brings them in front of objects. I remember doing that, which is pretty nice. Anyway, got a lot of the base stuff set up. Most of the stream was just getting this little selection box working. That was unexpected. But now I'll add later on, just off stream, because it's not really that interesting to watch, all the spells you own in the book. I'll need to add pages. It'll probably be like 4 to a page, so like 8 total on the screen at one time, and you can flip through. Trying to think what I will do next stream. Might be some more puzzle work. I'll do something non-UI related. I did need to do this, but yeah. I'll look for something more exciting for the next stream. But thanks for watching, and I'll see everyone later.